Time now for your forewarned weather.
How do we feel about the sauna, honestly?
Well, I honestly was on board until you came out with your opinion.
I'm a little weirded out. I'm a little weirded out by it.
Really?
I don't know. I don't like the heat and the humidity. I'll take the heat, but not the humidity. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
You get in the sauna and then you get out and it's 90 degrees. No,
I know. I will say it doesn't make a lot of sense in the summer, does it?
Not just sit outside.
It's a sauna outside, Seth. Like all the time.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. It is a sauna outside, super toasty out there, and it's only going to get warmer from here, guys. So,
okay.
So get ready. Bust out the tank tops,
sauna.
the flip-flops. It's getting toasty. First, I want to start you guys off with a look at Salt Lake City's sunset. Really beautiful pastel colors there. We got the pinks and blues. Meg Roberts sending this one in. Meg, we always love your pictures. Thank you for sending this our way. Satellite radar shows that we're clear up here in the north, but down in southern portions of the state, we're battling a couple of showers. But as we put it into motion, you notice it clears on out really quickly. So right now, we're not looking at any wet weather across the state. This time lapse shows the bubbling of those clouds with the daytime heating adding the lift to the storms, but it clears out and then it makes for a gorgeous sunset. Check this out. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Beautiful sunset down there. We have beautiful sunset across the state today. Temperatures right now are in the 70s and 60s, 66 degrees up in Logan, a little chillier in Wyoming. We got 60s on the eastern part of the state, and St. George is currently sitting at 83 degrees. Now, eventually we're going to see temperatures drop into the 60s, 65 degrees by midnight. Mostly clear skies do hold on for the remainder of the night. Our overnight lows drop into the low 60s, 61 degrees by 5 a.m. And then we're off to the races, warming up quickly, 76 degrees by 10 a.m. Beautiful time, beautiful temperature to be out there. Maybe go outside, go on a hike. Gorgeous conditions. Lows tonight are going to drop into the upper 50s to low 60s for a lot of the Wasatch Front. We have some 40s in the mix as well, 49 in Nephi, and then a 69-degree low tonight in St. George, 57 for Cedar City. So tomorrow, we do still hold on to the storm threat. It's not going to be as significant as it was today, but it's definitely there. The Storm Prediction Center issuing a general thunderstorm risk for portions south of I-70, and it's mostly just going to stick to the higher terrain, just a couple of showers here and there with some rumbles of thunder. Our Futurecast is going to show you what I'm talking about. With the addition of daytime heating, we start to see those afternoon showers pop up over south central Utah, higher terrain favored, and then it clears on out, kind of like what we saw today, but with even less moisture to work with. Clears out overnight, and then it bubbles up again on your Sunday, but even less. It just dries out a little more and more each day, and it's going to stick to the higher terrain. Most of us are going to stay very nice. So our upper level Futurecast shows us the big picture, what's going on here. We have this high pressure ridge, which is why we're seeing the heat building, but this low pressure system wants to sneak under that high pressure ridge, which is why southern Utah holds on to a little bit of moisture for the next few days, but it also holds on to the heat. That's not going anywhere for the next few days either. Although we do have a system that's going to be skimming us to the north, it could bring a couple of showers on your Wednesday and Thursday, but models right now are keeping most of it north of the Utah-Idaho state line. And then it clears on out after that as well. We do have our eye on another system that could impact us next weekend, but that's a little far out. Let's just worry about this weekend. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows we're going to be in the 80s for a lot of us, a few 90s, a little bit warmer than we were today. Temperatures running about 5 to 10 degrees above average. We're going to punch this in. Upper 80s for the Wasatch Front, 76 degrees for Park City. Evanston also looking at 76. Central Utah, mostly clear skies with 80s in the mix, 92 degrees for Green River. And then bringing it down to southern Utah, we have mostly clear skies, partly cloudy for the higher terrain. Maybe a shower could bubble up in places like Bryce Canyon. But overall, fairly dry conditions, especially in the valleys. Now, if you're planning on going out this weekend, it's not going to be a bad weekend to do it. We're not going to have as much rain as we've had the past couple of days. It is just a little bit hot, so you might want to pack your sunscreen. All right, next 7 days in St. George, it's going to be warm, 90s turning to hundreds by Sunday, 102 for your Monday and Tuesday, and only dropping out of the triple digits by Thursday. Overall, really dry and really hot. Now, the Wasatch Front also on that warming trend, reaching the 90s by Sunday, if not Monday. Partly cloudy skies on your Tuesday and Wednesday as that system skims us just to the north, but only bringing a slight chance of wet weather Wednesday, Thursday. Overall, it's going to be a very hot and very dry week.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Remember, no saunas needed, folks.
No, you don't need it. I heard a lot of shouting coming out of the sports room tonight. What was going on?
I shouldn't be here
okay.
right now.